Today's Readalotamus Read Aloud is Always Anjali by Sheetal Sheth, illustrated by Jessica Blank. This one's dedicated to my niece Anjali, who is the most delightful girl in the world. Let's read. This story is about a girl with an unusual name that people had a hard time pronouncing. Do you have a name that people get wrong sometimes? You may want to come back to these first 2 pages and read about other folks who had the same difficulties and how they solved them. You may recognize some of their names. This is the title page. Once upon a restless night, a little girl named Anjali lay wide awake in her bed. She was turning 7, and she had super important business on her mind. Bikes. All she wanted was one of her own. Look at her room. You can see all the things she's interested in. Skateboarding on her bookshelf up there. The tabla. She's learning to play the drums that they play traditionally in India. Soccer. Rocket ships. There's a microscope. She's a busy girl. Finally, the sun rose and Anjali sprung out of bed. She zoomed downstairs right past her mom, not stopping until she found herself in front of a large box. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and carefully opened it. Thank you, thank you, thank you! It's perfectly stupendous, just like a race car. Anjali cheered as she took a spin around the kitchen. What a great bike! With a basket? How fun! Can I take it to the school carnival this afternoon? Anjali hit the brakes at her mom's feet. Please, please, pretty, please. Anjali's face lit up when her mom nodded. After school, Anjali and her best friends, Mary and Courtney, were riding their bikes together around the carnival. Mary spotted a booth that was selling personalized license plates. Awesome! We should all get matching plates for our bikes. Superb! Shouted the girls. Anjali and Courtney agreed as they made their way to the booth. Mary and Courtney found theirs right away. Anjali looked and looked. There's a bunch of A names, aren't there? Angela, Angelina, Anne. I don't see an Anjali, do you? Anjali asked if they had any more plates somewhere else. Sorry, kid, the cashier grumbled. Can you please check? Anjali pleaded. The cashier muttered. What's your name? Anjali. Huh? Spell it. A-N-J-A-L-I. The cashier chuckled and tossed a plate in front of Anjali. Angela. Anjali suddenly heard one of the older boys, Zachary, snickering. They're not going to have a plate for someone like you, Anjali. Anjali's face got hot. Peanut butter and jelly. Can I get a peanut butter and jelly with a dot on top? Oh no, he's teasing her about her name and he's saying it wrong. I bet she feels awful. Then she heard laughter. Peanut butter and jelly. Can I get a peanut butter and jelly? More classmates had joined Zachary. Anjali blinked back, tears. Oh, look at her friends. They're mad and upset for her. She's about to cry. At dinner that night, Anjali cleared her throat. I am changing my name to Angie, she announced. Anjali, why would you want to do that? Your name is beautiful, Anjali's dad assured her. No, it isn't. It's embarrassing and it's Angie, Anjali cried. Your name is a very important part of who you are, Anjali's mom said. Exactly, Anjali said defiantly, and no one has heard of it. No one can spell it. And frankly, I hate it. You are not changing your name, Anjali's dad said firmly. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Anjali burst into tears and ran to her room. Anjali, do you know we picked your name out especially for you? From the moment we saw you, we knew we needed a special name for a special girl. A name whose meaning would capture your spirit. My name means something? Anjali peeked her head out. Her mother nodded. What? What does it mean? Anjali challenged her mom. Anjali is a gift, the most precious kind, divine, just like you. Where does it mean that? Anjali asked doubtfully. In India. It's Sanskrit. My name, your dad's name, all of our family's names are from India. India is an enchanting place, full of magic and brilliance and power. Be proud of who you are, Anjali. To be different is to be marvelous. Huh, Anjali mumbled. Do you think she believes her mom? I think she's starting to think about it. Let's see what happens. Anjali awoke in the middle of the night with a start. She bolted out of bed with a mission. She turned on a little lamp and got to work. An hour later, and with the final touches done, she reviewed her creation one last time. The next day at school, Mary and Courtney were waiting for Anjali with the box. Anjali opened the box, and to her surprise, she found an Anjali license plate. We made you one exactly like ours. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but Anjali teased gleefully. She pulled the license plate she had made out of her backpack. Mary and Courtney squealed. What great friends they are. Their classmates walked over, wondering what was causing all the commotion. When they saw the special license plate Anjali made, everyone wanted one that would be just as one of a kind. You made that? Love those colors and how you drew those letters. I've never seen anything like it. What are those beautiful little gem-like things? They're called bindis. Cool, can you make one for me that no one will have too? A bindi is what you call the little dot that Indian folks wear in the center of their forehead. Mostly women, and mostly on religious or festival days or parties, or sometimes just every day, because they're fun. After school, when Zachary spotted Anjali, he yelled, "Hey, Anjali! Did you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch?" He burst out laughing. Anjali took a deep breath and stood up straight. Looking right at Zachary, she quipped, "They're the best kind." She hopped on her bike and whizzed past Zachary and his friends. She had places to go and didn't have time for foolishness. She knew there was greatness in not being one of the crowd and vowed to always be Anjali. There she is, driving away towards the rainbow with her beautiful bike and her beautiful license plate.